Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6, huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So a moment now to see the story for Jason Tatum.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford. And it's Smart in at the point. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injuries.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year.
I'd say there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Now here's Smart, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here's Brown outside. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to LaVine. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Smart. And Brown now atop the key. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Brown's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Brown. Here's Tatum driving inside. The layup off target. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Lets it go from deep. Horford no luck. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. There's the pass to LaVine. Back to Ball. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LaVine, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Tatum, and the shot goes down.
Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And he makes the first. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Horford high post. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 7.5 games behind. Now, here's Ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Levine can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Tatum against Levine. Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Ball's knocked loose. Hard DeRozan on the wing. Latrey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played,
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball against Smart. Stolen by Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, what a sequence from Marcus Smart. This guy finds so many ways to impact the game.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Three shots.
And that one falls for Smart.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
And he's good on the second.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And he makes all 3. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Section wants a free T-shirt. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Shooters checked in for Boston.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Boston on D. Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago. No good. Passes it to Tatum. The 11-footer. And he knocks down the jumper. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Picked by Vucevic. Fade away. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 11. Ball kicks to Levine. Back to Ball. There's the triple. That one no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside Tatum. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. Count it. Good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum against Ball. Here's DeRozan. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Williams a screen. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And he makes that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Ball. Driving to the basket. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Celtics leading by 9. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ball against Schroeder. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short this time.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They trail by 14. Over Tatum. Levine's shot is off.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Levine following the basket by Jaylen Brown. To stop the run. Levine kicks to Caruso. The dish now to Vucevic. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bulls trail by 18. Chicago calls timeout. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
Boston making some changes. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Horford. Langford comes in for Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Brown. Bradley kicks to White. And here is Brown. And again, Chicago. No good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Releases. No good off the front iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Schroeder, right side, shoots over White. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Smart. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Bradley trying to break free. Here's White. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. In the third spot, Marcus Smart.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
First one falls for him. And so Bradley nails both of them. Austin with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Schroeder surveying the floor. And it's White with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Team foul.
Bulls trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McKinney passes to Dosunmu. Bradley is screen on Smart. Here's Dosunmu.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
The layup missed.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here is Hernangomez. Tight defense on him. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Schroeder. Brown drives in, and no good. And it's Boston the other way. At the top of the key, Langford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Like the edge Langford plays with. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Langford.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 20. 1:29 left in the first quarter. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
1:21 left here in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. White covering. From 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. Pass to Langford. From deep. It's hauled in by Brown.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now, here's Langford. And he's good on the 3-ball. Langford's got 5.
This is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch, looking really good on that one.
Here's Dosunmu. Down low, Bradley, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pritchard passes to Langford. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 19. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's White missing. Boston shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Smart goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. He's got 7.
How about the incredible body control? Defense was super physical. It didn't impede his progress.
Pass to McKinney. Here's Bradley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Lonzo Ball. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic and it's Caruso in at the 2. Now LaVine following the 3-point attempt by Josh Richardson. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Williams. That one wide left. Celtics leading by 21. Another shot. And Hernan Gomez finishes it off. Hernan Gomez has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Can't hit from 12. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Richardson, good.
Well, you can see the will that Josh Richardson plays with. Contact, not a problem for this guy.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Celtics leading by 23. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points in the quarter. The Bulls shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams trying to break free. It's good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Boston. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
So it's the Celtics now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Ball against Smart. Richardson outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ball with it. Now defended by Langford. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Celtics leading by 20. Richardson outside. Out to the wing. On deep, Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. DeRozan finds Levine. Shoots over Langford. Here's Vucevic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Passes it to Richardson. They could use a bucket. Back to Hernan Gomez. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pass to Caruso. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 18. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. He kicks to Vucevic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They have a 19-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Now, here's Langford. He's got 5.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Caruso kicks the ball. Levine against Richardson. Outside Levine. And the jam by Levine.
When you think of Zach Levine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Celtics leading by 17. Richardson outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Smart. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Nesmith, he's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Langford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Richardson. And that one falls for Smart. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Dosunmu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McKinney passes to Brantley. Over in the corner, White. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. Here's Schroeder. Drains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 9.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
They set the pick. Here's Dosunmu. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Brown that time on the assist by White.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
White against Schroeder. Shoots over White. And another basket for Boston.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Guarded closely. A step-back shot here. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Tatum deciding where to go with it from the arc. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Nesmith. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
White against Schroeder. Shot from 12. And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hernan Gomez against White. Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. White wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Passes it to Tatum. Fires from deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
And Brown throws it down hard.
The assist.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Nesmith. Horford comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Marcus Smart. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Horford. Hits the jump hook. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. From 13, Dosunmu's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Richardson on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Schroeder against White. Here's Dosunmu. Lays it up off the glass. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Tatum. In the corner, it's Richardson. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now, here's Dosunmu. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's in there. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. A lot to catch up on around the league. Let's take a look at games that have already gone final. Toronto came away with the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. They're now 2-2 in their last 4 outings.
Not a big surprise on that one. I hate to say it, but I think Kenny called it.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Celtics.
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Horford. Brown out there with Richardson. Then it's Tatum. That's the Boston 5. Brown kicks to Richardson. Tatum on the wing. Takes a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Richardson left side. The jump hook, and it's Chicago with the rebound. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assist from
Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown with it. He's got 7 with the drive. It's good. Brown's got 9 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic a screen on Brown. Levine's shot is off.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LaVine up top, guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Josh Richardson.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Dennis Schroeder.
Boston on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And it's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Ball from long range. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the inside. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Enes Kanter. Horford's got 7 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And it's Brown missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LaVine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got 4 this quarter.
How about that showmanship? LaVine there with the great dribble move.
Brown outside. Connects from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ball dishes to LaVine. Here he goes, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Vucevic kicks the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's 10 points for Lonzo Ball.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Horford. Pass to Schroeder. The 3. And they recover it. Horford kicks to Brown. From deep. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. DeRozan against Horford. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with, and My personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Now Levine. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, Levine finds ball. Williams against DeRozan. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. The pass to Horford. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. There's the three, and Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 15 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Inside. And it's Vucevic missing. The Celtics have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
That free throw good from Brown.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And the Celtics making a change here. Langford's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. And Brown drops them both. And Chicago has possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's DeRozan. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Horford, good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
White against Brown. Now White. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Offline from the high post.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Levine. Over Langford. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder outside. DeRozan against Horford. Here's Williams. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Levine. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Brown on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Celtics shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And that one is good. Williams has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Bradley. Kicks it to White. And there's the drive. Can they get it? Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Langford. And it's off from three-point range. Looking to end his cold spell. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Dishes to Bradley. Outside, White. Going inside. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by White. White's got his 4th assist in this one. .157 left to play here in the third. Here's Brown. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special. Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Out to the right wing for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Levine. 1:19 left in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And Chicago shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Count that one. DeRozan's got 10.
You simply cannot give DeMar DeRozan that kind of positioning. This guy has proven he loves getting inside and working his magic.
51 seconds left in the third. Brown against White. Brown down low. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some changes for Boston. Richardson, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. Then for the Bulls, Alfonso McKinney's checked in for DeRozan. Troy Brown comes in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot is long.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Richardson the pass to Horford. Off target with his 3. Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here is Dosunmu. One second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu, and it's Brown in at the 3. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Smart. Richardson the bounce pass and taken away by Brown. Here's Dosunmu. Misses the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now the pass to Dotson. Driving the lane. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Smart. The Bulls getting the bucket. Got a hand on it. Now here's Dosunmu. Here's McKinney. It's rebounded by Nesmith. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Richardson bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Josh Richardson has a high level of focus, even from range. He's not going to be distracted.
Now here's Dosunmu. Richardson covering. Bulls moving the ball around to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And the first one drops. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Josh Richardson. He hits both from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now here's Smart. D right on him. Pass to Nesmith. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Brown right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nesmith.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And it's hard to look at Troy Brown Jr. and see anything other than raw potential.
That's exactly right, because the physical tools are eye-popping, and he's always ready to step up for his team. The challenge, show the league you're capable of consistency.
You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Gomez kicks to Smart. The three from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Dotson. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Pritchard. Up and in on the layup. Pritchard's got his first basket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's McKinney. Pass to Dotson. To the inside. Here's Dosunmu. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
Here's Gomez. Following the three-point basket by Chicago.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The pass to McKinney. To the right side. Dotson kicks to McKinney. Passes it to Dosunmu. The kick out to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
The Bulls shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Dotson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get the rebound. There's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Dosunmu. Inside, they need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Smart. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
For the Bulls.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
And White kicks to Brown. White, good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Schroeder. Williams a screen on White. It's Schroeder with the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Tatum. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boston shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. White the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. 3-pointer. Herman go from 3-point range. And the pass to Dosunmu. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dosunmu's got 4 points in the quarter. Schroeder with the ball. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's blocked by Brown. And they pick up 2.
Tony Bradley.
And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 37. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Dosunmu's shot good.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. White against Schroeder. And that one, good. 19 points in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's White. No good with the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And a missed layup.
We've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Now, Hernangomez. It's Williams high post. Left side, Brown. Back to Hernangomez. Fires the three. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.